This is the Overdue Homework Podcast.
Welcome to the show. That's Trav, I'm Drew.
And I'm Trav.
And this is the Overdue Homework Podcast. And as always, we are here to give you our opinions about 80s and 90s media. Contact us, podcast at overduehomework.com. Trav, how are you doing?
I'm doing really good, Drew. Had fun watching a movie I've never seen before.
Yep.
I told you I've been watching Great British.
Nice.
Baking Show.
Nice.
Caught up on, well, we're on the final season now, but 12 was an absolute banger.
Yes.
And I have to say, I love Allison on the show with
She's
Noel.
good. Yeah, she's
way
good.
better than Matt,
Yeah.
obviously. But I was going to tell you, I watched a crazy episode of Cops last night.
Okay.
Haven't watched Cops in years.
Okay.
Pulls over this person who has no windshield and duct-taped plastic over all the other windows. So
Okay.
he says, that's why I pulled you over. Shocker.
That's shocking.
And he asks for her license, and she says, yeah, I don't have a license. It got stolen last night. Convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Convenient. And then he asks her if she's been doing any drugs or there's any in the car. And she says no. And he pulls out a de-icer, like, for your windshield.
Uh-huh.
And there's a sock on it. And he's suggesting that she's doing something with that. And at first I thought, okay, you're pulling at strings. She said it was because the can was cold or something like that. And he goes, no, because I've seen people do this with a sock so you can huff the de-icer. And sure enough, that is what was happening because he keeps grilling her. And he says, so how long would this last you, hypothetically, if you were to huff it? The fact that she knows an answer to that is already a giveaway. But she says, well, I mean, it depends what else I'm doing. And he goes...
If you're actually using it, the de-icer.
He ignores that, and he goes, well, let's just pretend this is the only thing you're doing. And she said, oh, then probably only a day.
Oh, Lord.
Are you serious? One day to huff a de-icer.
Oh, my God.
Yikes. So Cops is the same as it's always been.
Are you too young to remember all the anti-huffing PSAs that were on TV?
I think I saw some stuff with that, like commercials on TV and stuff.
That was such a big deal. People were huffing everything in the early 90s.
I mean, I know Steve-O huffed the crap out of everything for whippets or whatever they were
He was
called.
doing I remember... What was there? There was like an expose documentary on his life, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I remember watching that and how he said that he would do like back to back to back whippets.
Yeah,
that's really, 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 really bad for your brain.
He said no oxygen, just back to back to back to back whippets, like going through a case a day or something.
Oh my God! That's what I remember most from that movie is like the canisters, like everywhere, everywhere. Don't huff stuff, kids. It can kill you.
Don't huff stuff.
Can kill you instantly. That's no joke. Like you can just die immediately. So don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't do that.
But, that's how I'm doing, Drew. So how are you doing?
Well, I just spent the last 4 days huffing chemicals.
Well, so you're not doing great today. You're looking a little brutal.
Just kidding. Don't huff stuff. I've been off from work, so it's been great. I've just been chilling, just doing my thing, playing some Stardew Valley. I haven't played Stardew Valley since I broke my leg. Played it a whole bunch when my leg was broken, and so it was free a few months ago on the PlayStation Network, and so I downloaded it, and I was looking for something to do the other night. So
I played a lot of that, like a year-ish straight of that, and we got really, really far, and I was addicted to fishing, and I caught all the rare fish and all that.
Nice. Fishing is like the hardest part of that game.
It is.
It's easily the hardest part about that game.
There's certain ones you can only catch in certain seasons.
Certain times of day.
And then when you
stuff.
finally get like the submarine where you go down, there's only certain ones you can catch there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
It was
goodness.
tricky.
Very, very tricky stuff. And just the mechanics of actually reeling the fish in is difficult until you've done it enough to level up your skill a little bit, and then it gets a little bit easier. But Stardew Valley is a gem, and that game is from like 2018. So it's a gem. That game is quite the gem.
Mm-hmm.
So, Trav, with all that out of the way, should we move on to the bulk of the podcast?
I think we should.
There are no articles for Airborne from 1993. There is no anything for Airborne from 1993. It was extremely difficult to research. I found a 45-minute interview that some British podcaster did with Shane McDermott, our titular star of Mitch Gosson, and I watched it for a few minutes, and I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it, so I'm sure he just talked about how he's actually a pretty decent rollerblader. I read a couple of little things on the internet saying that the scenes with rollerblading, I'm just going to get all the facts out of the way right now.
Sure.
The scenes with rollerblading were professional rollerbladers. They trained all of the actors on set day of the stunts. So there was like no really thing. And pretty much whenever you see them at the end of the movie, it's basically just these professional rollerbladers that are doing this stuff. Obviously, Shane McDermott has some rollerblading chops in this movie because there's a lot of shots where it's his face.
Yeah.
You can tell it's him doing some of these really cool things. So, but yeah, other than that, there's really nothing more to talk about this movie. This movie, Trav.
I mean, you did lie to me because this is a hockey movie disguised as a rollerblading movie.
I forgot about the hockey game in it, honestly.
There's a lot of hockey in it, honestly.
There is a lot. Surprisingly large.
And is hockey this big in Cincinnati, Ohio? Do you know?
Overall, hockey is big in the Midwest, just in
Midwest
general. But compared to Minnesota, I mean, it's hard to compare hockey culture to anywhere. If you're comparing it to Minnesota, it's really hard to just compare the two.
Canada, otherwise there is no comparison.
I mean, upstate New York and Maine, Vermont and stuff. You get some really good hockey coming out of there. Boston area's got some really good hockey coming out of there. But when it comes to comparing youth hockey, high school hockey to anywhere else in the world, if you're not comparing Minnesota to Canada, you might as well not compare it to anybody.
Yeah, Cincinnati's got people like Jack Black playing hockey.
It's true, and nobody's wearing jerseys. But we'll get to that. We'll get to all of that. And of course, our homework review is Airborne from 1993. With all of that out of the way, we're going to say goodbye, dear YouTuber. Find us at overduehomework.com. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Smash those likes and subscribe buttons. What are our other socials, Trav?
Facebook and Instagram at Overdue Homework Podcast.
It's just that easy.
It's that easy.
It's just that easy. So see you later, YouTube. See you later, YouTube. All right, homework review time, Trav. Airborne, 1993, directed by Rob Bauman, screenplay by Bill Appablasa, story by Stephen McVitie, produced by Bruce Davey and Stephen McVitie, starring Shane McDermott as Mitch Goosen, Seth Green as Wiley Metzner, Brittany Powell as Nikki, Chris Conrad as Jack Black as Jose Augusto Rafael Agui de la Parra, Alana Ubach, I don't know, Ubach, sure, as Gloria, Jacob Vargas as Snake, Owen Siddell as Blaine, Jessica Boovers as Alexis, Chris Edwards as Walt. We had cinematography by Dan Okada, edited by Harry B. Miller III. It's the third, Harry, I got you there, buddy. Harry B. Miller III. Music by Stuart Copeland, produced by Icon Productions, distributed by Warner Brothers, released September 17th, 1993, had a budget of $2.6 million, a box office of $2.9 million. So they made some money.
Yeah.
They made some money. That is a paltry $6.5 million in 2026.
Pathetic.
$6.5 million doesn't even get most people out of bed these days.
No. I'm honestly surprised the budget was $2.6 million.
Honestly, right?
It seems like it could have been done for like $200,000, but it must be paying all the actors.
All the actors. I would say the production value is high in the movie. You know, it doesn't look.
No.
The movie itself doesn't look bad.
No. And it's not super obvious that it's professionals jumping in.
No.
Like, other than maybe the way end with the ramp situation.
Right.
It's like, okay, that's clearly not Mitch Goosen.
Exactly. If I remember correctly, its opening weekend, it made like $1.6 million of the $2.9 million in its opening weekend.
Yeah.
So it was a steep decline after this move. Word got out.
Number one in the box office, and then next weekend,
word got out. Okay, with all of that out of the way, Trav, should we move it on over to that breakdown?
Let's break it down.
Thank you. Let's break it down. Airborne, 1993. We open up with some waves, just like episode 87 of ours, Point Break.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
Check it out.
Episode 87. It was just a few episodes ago. This is episode 91, 92, 91.
It would have been 91, but we re-released Jingle All the Way, so I think it switched our episode numbers.
That one doesn't count. That's not in the numbering.
That doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
91.
91. And don't forget that sweet-ass title card as this movie opens up. Just giant Airborne. I love that. And then there's some blades. Rollerblades, to be exact. Rollerblades, what a 90s fad. Obviously, people still love rollerblading.
Yeah.
But, man, early 90s, rollerblading was about as hot as you could get.
Oh yeah, I was heavy rollerblading, roller dome all around town for sure.
I loved it. I did it a lot. I remember falling a lot, scraping those knees and those elbows because why would I wear elbow pads and knee pads? Why would I do that?
Same. This movie is the first time I've ever seen the brakes used in my life.
And they use them well.
They use them very well. I'm like,
well.
I've never done that before.
I always did the foot drag.
Always did the foot drag.
As somebody that grew up playing hockey and played hockey until 2019 when I broke my leg doing it, that was the hardest part of rollerblading for me was stopping and slowing down. Like you try to use that little rubber brake thing on there and it didn't do shit.
Yeah, not that I played hockey, but when I did ice skate, I was like Mendoza. I mean, I couldn't stop. I could go really fast, but I just went right into the boards every time to stop.
Somebody should have set up a pyramid of cans for you.
Should have.
You could have learned how to stop that.
Yeah. Your rollerblades when you were a kid, were you one of the ones that took out the middle wheels so you could grind in the center of it? You look like someone who would do that.
I did. So with my first pair of rollerblades that I used for a lot of my childhood, yes, I did that at the end of them because they were trash.
Sure.
And I just, trashed them even more. But then I got some K2 soft boot rollerblades that were super nice and very comfortable to wear. Obnoxiously heavy, like most rollerblades were.
I wonder if I had the same kind of ones, because mine were like nice, but also very heavy. I was not taking the wheels out of those.
They were not. Those K2 soft boot ones were not made for grinding and doing tricks and hitting half pipes. They weren't even meant to be playing roller hockey in. They were meant to like go rollerblading.
Yeah,
go rollerblading in. But I loved those rollerblades. I still have them. They're sitting in the not the attic, but the rafters in the garage. I should bust those things out this summer. Bust them out right now. Go rollerblading in the winter.
Bust them out right now.
I did it a lot. I loved rollerblading, and any child of the 90s. If you didn't bust your ass once or twice on some rollerblades, you didn't grow up in the 90s.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. The waves of winter, Mother Nature has cast her spell. We got two friends at the top of the hill. We don't know who they are yet. One looks at the other, goes, serious?
Very.
They're serious about this. And some killer rollerblade action. And they're just foreshadowing the end of the movie all the way down the hill. It's really cool action. It was fun. I love those rollerblading montages. We've got a lot of them.
We've got a
lot of them. It's some awesome high-flying action that gets you like in the mood for a sweet extreme sports rollerblade movie. The California backdrop, you can't beat it.
Yeah.
It's very cool. I love it. The movie's really setting a very cool tone, especially for 1993. All that golden hour shots and stuff. I mean, all that stuff is just like the epitome of late 80s, early 90s cinematography. It's exactly what you want out of a movie like this.
Yep.
Absolutely love it. Our friends make it to the beach, literally transitioning from the blades to the waves.
Hey.
They don't have surfboards, but they just jump straight into the water, and then they're on their surfboards. It's a cool cinematic choice, like showing that this is what they do.
Right.
If they're not rollerblading, they're surfing. If they're not surfing, they're walking home barefoot, carrying their surfboards that they didn't bring to the beach.
Right.
But that's okay. That's okay. I could seriously watch people slow-mo surf all day.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know why it's so cinematic and it's so fun to watch for me, but I absolutely love watching slow-motion surfing.
Love it.
Could do it all day. Surf culture in the 90s is also another really great 90s fad, a pop culture fad, because everybody was wearing Ocean Pacific gear. Everybody wanted to have that cool surfboarder dude in their movie, in their sitcom, in anything.
O'Neill and Billabong.
Oh, man,
and all
that stuff was all over the place. That surf culture was really slammed in your face in the 90s, which I'm not complaining about at all. The sun sets and our pals head home. So our lead character, he's at home. We don't know his name yet. We're officially meeting him now. It's Mitchell, stereotypical California beach bum dude, and he is the coolest.
He is the coolest.
He's legitimately like the coolest guy ever.
The most chill guy I've ever seen in my life.
Absolutely. I'm not joking. I love this dude.
No, 100%.
Love this dude.
I've never seen somebody actually be as genuinely chill as he is.
He is got to be a legit California dude.
For sure.
Legit. Like I love Mitch Gossett in this movie. The coolest. He's the coolest.
He's the coolest. And for whatever reason, he just reminds me so much of Freddie Highmore, who is in The Good Doctor. I think you've watched that before. And Bates Motel.
Okay, yes, I know who you're talking about, yes.
He looks a lot like him.
He does look like him.
But Freddie Highmore doesn't give me that chill vibe.
It's the hair. It's Mitch's hair.
It's the hair.
That hair. Whew.
That's some good hair.
Whew. That's some really good hair. So it turns out Mitch is going to be getting shipped off to his aunt and uncle's place in Cincinnati. That is bad news for old Mitch.
Yeah.
His parents are ditching him because of a zoo grant to go watch some wombats in Australia. Sure. That's a great... So the movie can happen. Mitch is like... I'm going with you. This is going to be great. You can't miss 6 months of school. Sure I can.
Sure I can.
No, you can't, Mitch. No,
it's chill.
Can't.
It's cool.
And he's a senior, right?
He's got to be.
He's got to be. The only reason why I think that he is probably 17, 18 years old, because they never really say, is because he's in the same class. It doesn't necessarily mean that he is, because obviously once you're in high school, age groups get kind of mixed up with an elective like speech class.
Yeah.
But Jack's in that class, and he says that he doesn't want to lose to the preps when he graduates at the end of the year.
Right.
So I'm assuming they're all seniors.
I think so.
They're
Plus, there ain't no way you're telling me Chris Conrad's not a senior.
Right.
I mean, he looks like he should be in college, let alone a senior. Like he was held back, maybe. I don't know.
Everybody is believable as a high school kid except for him.
Except for him.
So it's a big surprise. Cincinnati is a big surprise for Mitch. Is it a good surprise?
I mean... Maybe by the end of the movie, it's a pretty good surprise, but right now it sucks.
It's a chance to broaden your horizons. Look at it as an adventure.
Yeah.
Cue your stereotypical runway scene because Mitch is in Cincinnati. Now,
Yep.
He brought his surfboard because sure,
yeah,
it's cold, it's snowy, it's not like California. The juxtaposition has been set.
Yeah,
it's a fish out of water story, Trav.
It doesn't make any sense, but hey.
Mitch gets greeted by his aunt and uncle. Welcome to Cincinnati, young fella. Oh man, Wiley's dad, he's something else.
He is.
And then there's Wiley. How's it going? Nice to meet you.
Likewise, bruh.
And then the missed handshake, classic.
Love
it. How could they ever be friends?
Yeah.
How could they can't handshake
they
in
can't
a cool
even
way?
handshake.
How could they ever be friends? Fish out of water. The ride home, Irene does not stop talking. Did you ever meet that John Wayne out there? No, never.
No.
Wiley, he's a total nerd, but he is becoming a man.
Yeah.
Just got his learner's permit. Never had a GF. Can you believe it? Can you believe he's never
I sure
had
can.
I can too.
I sure
Crap,
can.
They make it home, and Louis is much more interested in the game on TV. Good news, though. Cream corn surprise for dinner.
Yeah.
So down to the basement in Wiley's room. It's pretty killer. It's pretty killer, even though Mitch is not impressed. It's just because it's not his vibe.
Right.
Mitch is not a thrash metal Kiss. What was the other?
Slayer.
Black Sabbath.
He's wearing a Slayer shirt, I think.
Yeah, that's not Mitch's vibe.
No.
So it's a different thing completely. You can tell he's a little bit shocked. It's badass that Wiley gets the whole basement.
Yeah.
A wild man's room in a wild man's city. You won't be disappointed. Cincinnati is a party town. If anyone can show you a good time here, it's the Wiley man.
Right. He's believing that for a second.
Mitch definitely is feeling like this is going to be an adjustment, but he's going to make the best of it. You take the waves with you, right, man? Yes, you do. You take the waves with you, Mitch. Also, we have the first instance of Mitch confirming that he does not want to be in Cincinnati.
Yep.
Wiley takes offense, but why? If it was flipped, I'm sure Wiley would be a little bit more pumped to be in California as opposed to Cincinnati. But still, you're leaving to go to school in a different school for 6 months.
Yeah.
To go back to your old school after 6 months.
Yeah.
Like that would make any 17, 18-year-old pretty pissed off.
Definitely.
That definitely would have made me pissed off. I probably would have completely given up on school that year and not participated.
For sure.
So over to school. We're already at school. Have you ever been the new kid at school, Trav? Have you ever been the new kid?
Sort of, because I went to Lutheran grade school and then I didn't go to Christian high school. I went to public, so I was the new kid.
So
but I
you were the
had
new
at
kid.
least a handful of people that I knew that I went with.
I would bet that was a fairly common thing, the transition from Christian elementary school than just going to normal public high school for...
If your parents couldn't afford it, you went to public.
Oh, my God, it's expensive. That's
So
why I
expensive.
never went to Catholic school. Both my parents went to Catholic school growing up. I did not. I'm a public school kid.
Yep.
The only instance where I had any idea of what it would have been like to be the new kid at school, because that didn't happen to me. Just when we switched schools within the city, once you aged out of the school,
Right.
then that'd be the only time. Like when we switched from 5th to 6th grade, that was my first experience of being in a school with a large amount of kids that I had never met before. And then again, switching from 6th grade to 7th grade, it was switching schools again to another even larger group of kids. So that's my only experience with it. Yeah, I can understand how that would be really tough, especially showing up in the middle of the year, which is something I didn't have to do. I can get it, though. I get it. I get it. I definitely get it. Instantly, Mitch is in a confrontation. Instantly.
Yeah.
With Snake in the hallway. Snake was voted most likely to eat his young.
All right.
Wiley and Mitch, they make it to class, and it's our first Jack Black sighting.
Yeah.
Peace, mother, peace. Oh, my God. Jack Black... you can see like the fledgling actor in him that's going to be a giant movie star, like one of the biggest movie stars in the world type of guy.
Right.
But boy, oh boy, does he overact in every scene that he is in. It's
Definitely.
okay, though. He adds that comedy. He adds that lightness to the movie.
Yeah.
I'll definitely take it. And because, of course, he's the new guy, all the chicks dig him, and all the guys hate him.
Obviously.
All the chicks really dig him.
Really dig him.
Really dig him.
Picturing him shirtless right away.
California girls giving the thumbs up. He whips those sunglasses.
And they're taken.
And they're taken.
Like the girls that are swooning over him are dating someone.
Yeah.
In the same classroom.
Dating Jack.
Yeah.
Like Jack is the biggest asshole in the school.
Yeah.
This is not starting off on a good foot for poor old Mitch here.
No.
Not at all. Jack is in fact fantasizing about killing him. Straight out the window like Nada and They Live. Straight out the window. Straight out the window. It is speech class, so everyone is giving speeches because that's how it works, right? Hey, it's speech class. Get up there.
Get up there and give a speech.
Give us a
Who the
speech.
hell are you? Tell us about yourself.
It's not like it's the first day of school.
One thing that's weird is, when did you have speech class?
Oh.
Mine was 10th grade.
I bet you, oh boy, speech, probably 9th or 10th grade. I think that's when I did speech.
So it is a little weird that they're seniors, but they're in speech class.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess they do it different in Cincinnati.
Do it a little different there in old Cincy. Okay. Snake, he gave a speech. He doesn't like speech. He doesn't have hobbies.
Yeah.
Unless you count collecting knives and giving unsolicited tattoos to people.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't count that out. Augie, he likes to sleep and Nintendo.
Now that I can get on board with.
I can get on board with that.
That was pretty similar to me as well.
I agree. Don't forget Wiley, the Wiley man, and he's a hockey man.
He's a hockey man.
Just lying through his teeth.
Just lying through his teeth. But he's hilarious. I love that scene. You know me. You see him. We run into each other in the halls.
You used to beat me up all the time.
And it's a girl.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
she
best.
even
She waves and winks at him.
Wiley lives to play and he plays to live. That's all he does. His dad drives a Zamboni.
Oh, it's so funny. Spoiler alert that it's video games. He's talking about hockey, not real hockey.
Yes. His dad literally does drive the Zamboni, though.
He does.
His dad literally.
Yep.
See, that just goes to show you the income disparity that has been created in the year 2026.
Yeah.
This man is supporting a family of 3 on a Zamboni driver's salary.
You sure?
Irene doesn't work.
Yeah.
No.
No, she doesn't work.
No.
And they took in another stray. They're feeding another mouth for the next 6 months.
On a Zamboni man's salary. Oh, man. Income disparity. That's a real thing. So what about the new kid? Okay, Mitchell, I'm going to put you on the spot and be an asshole of a teacher. It's your first day here at school.
Yeah.
Everybody's been doing this for 6 months already. Get up there. Give us a speech, brother. He's not from around here. He just wants to live by the beach and not wear a tie. Then he'll be styling.
Styling?
Styling with what's? I'll tell you what styling is. Cue the surf talk. Liquid Drano, wanna be Bullwinkle. Tell you no lie, my friends. It's a consciousness riser. Just give me some Captain Crunch berries and some burritos and maybe an Otter Pop or 2, and I'm good to go. Thanks, Mitch.
All right, Mitch.
He's good to go. Cue Augie, and he has a few things to say because you can just go up there and ridicule a fellow classmate.
Yeah, that's totally allowed.
That's what happened in high school, right?
Yeah.
Whenever you had anything going on in class that you disagreed with, you're like, hold on, and you go up in the front and you just make fun of him.
You just make fun of him. The teacher ignores it. It's fine.
It's
He's
fine.
the new kid.
He's the new kid.
You got to break him in. Yeah.
I think it's that pretty boy Maharishi over there has been mixing a little Drano in his fruit punch. You big fruity two-shoe. Man, that's as close to using a homosexual slur as you can get in a kids movie.
They tried.
They almost worked it in there. Jack hates Mitch so much. He insults him by calling him a pretty boy and a surfer. Pretty boy.
Oh, man.
Surfer.
Don't ever hit me with pretty boy surfer.
I'm just going to start calling people surfer when I get pissed off at them. Surfer!
Surfer! Pretty boy.
You think surfing's a real sport, huh? You want to try a real sport? Try hockey. We got a game tonight against the preps. We're going to kick the preps' butts.
As soon as the hockey speech happens right there, I'm like, okay, now I see why Drew was watching this all the time.
So how about you, Maharishi? You coming to the game? Chill, brah. Let it go, man. Did he just call you a piece of underwear?
Oh,
that was very funny.
That was very pre-bra.
Very pre-bra.
Pre-bra.
Yes, very pre-bra.
You only said that if you were a surfer back in '93.
Brah.
Mitch is really making an impression on the student body, though. Those chicks are into him.
Big time.
Big time. And one of them happens to be Jack's girlfriend, like we said. We're just chatting, chill, brah.
He did it again. That's it.
The hockey team is down a few players, so Snake joins on the spot.
Hey, guys, can I join your hockey team? Yeah.
Sure. I mean, as long as you can stop tattooing people's foreheads for a day, I guess.
And maybe leave the knives at home.
Probably leave the knives at home. And then, the next obvious choice to fill is the new guy, Mitch, right?
Yep.
Nope.
No.
It's Wiley also has to play.
Man.
You're playing hockey today because, so the movie can happen. He tries not to play, but they make him play anyway. The secret will come out. He is not a hockey player.
No.
But we're at the game. The movie makes the Mighty Ducks look like a master class in how to play hockey.
It really does.
It really does.
It really does.
Wiley's hockey experience is on Nintendo, as we said.
Yes.
First 1 to 3 wins. That's not how hockey works.
It's not.
It is in Cincinnati.
It is in Cincinnati. A couple other things. There's no coaches. There's
no
no
coaches.
Referees. Half the team's not wearing a jersey.
Yep.
I don't understand what this hockey game is.
This is like the most backyard but at school hockey situation
So,
ever.
One thing I did read about this movie, and I don't remember where, so it isn't getting credited, is the original plan. It might have been Wikipedia, honestly. The original plan for this movie was to shoot the winter scenes and the hockey scenes in Minnesota.
Oh.
But Cincinnati, where they were they shot this movie in Cincinnati and Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
Mostly in Kentucky, but the hockey stuff was shot in Cincinnati, and the exterior shots of the buildings were all in Cincinnati. They had a freak snowstorm in Cincinnati, and so instead of shipping the whole production to Minnesota to do these winter scenes, they just shot them in Cincinnati.
Nice. That's awesome.
Interestingly enough.
So back at the game, Mitch meets a girl at the game.
Yeah.
It's Nikki.
Nikki.
Instant connection.
Instant.
In their conversation, Mitch tells a story about how he almost got killed as a kid.
How he almost killed a kid.
Oh, I thought he was the one who was attacked by the surfboard.
No, he's the one that attacked the kid.
Oh,
okay. Because he asked whatever happened. She asked whatever happened to the guy that did it, and he said he's living in Cincinnati now.
See, I heard her other way. I thought she said what happened to the kid, and he's in Cincinnati now. And I thought, but he doesn't have the scar because of the cool hair.
Nope, he almost killed a kid.
Damn, that's crazy. So now he's a pacifist and a poet. I love when he's like, real crazy, man. Real Looney Tunes. That's one of my favorite lines. Totally Looney Tunes. But he says it so smooth that you're like, yeah, that is pretty Looney Tunes.
Pretty Looney Tunes.
But on the ice now, and it's tied 2-2, and Wiley is out.
Because he got cross-checked like without the puck. And,
Yeah.
like was completely destroyed.
Destroyed, obviously. So that means that it's Mitch's turn to play.
Because, in official hockey games, you can just pull people out of the stands and suit them up and continue playing.
Obviously.
First to three.
First to three, baby. And he scores on his own goal.
I'm sorry, man.
Jack just lights him up.
Yes, giving him probably a brain injury.
A serious brain injury. His head hits hard, that's for sure. And everyone left him out on the ice for what seems like a very long time.
Very long time. Like, Wiley has showered, changed his clothes, and then he comes out and gets Mitch off the ice finally.
Of all people, why did Wiley wait that long?
Good question. Very good question.
I don't know. He's like, it's just a concussion. Let him sleep it off.
Yeah. Let him sleep it
And
off.
Wiley thinks the hockey guys will kill Mitch.
Yes, they do.
Which is a good assumption. Relax, people. Don't kill people over hockey.
Hey, it's 2026, so maybe that would happen.
You don't know these guys. Also, Wiley's parents are over the moon that he was playing hockey.
Yeah, they're very happy about that.
So much so that his mom gets all horned up.
Yes.
Very weird.
They break out the Twister game.
They break out Twister.
Oh, my God.
And we're at school the next day. Wiley is very concerned for their well-being, Mitch.
Okay, so I got to go back to that for a second. Wiley's parents use Twister as foreplay.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's very weird.
It's very weird.
That's very
It's
desperate.
Very weird.
They're trying anything and everything at this point. Wiley is very concerned for their well-being, Mitch. Not so much.
Not so much.
Luckily for them, it seems that all is forgotten.
Yeah.
Those two are welcomed with open arms by the hockey team.
Everybody's like, yeah, sorry, brah.
But it's all a ruse.
Oh.
And Mitch's desk falls apart.
Yeah, so you know what that means? It's time for a prank montage.
Yep, damn right. Wiley gets his lock covered in glue.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Mitch gets his clothing stolen from the shower. Yikes.
Okay. I don't know if we've talked about this, but did you shower at school in high school?
Never.
Never.
I mean, I wasn't in sports in high school, so I certainly didn't do it after gym class.
Never.
But was there ever a situation where one kid is allowed to just go shower? Like, is school over at this point, obviously? But the other guys are still hanging around to prank him?
I need a
Like,
shower,
who the hell
brah.
gets to just leave mid-class and go take a solo shower?
I need a shower,
I
brah.
need a shower, bruh. And then the other people go find him and take his clothes.
Yeah, okay, great.
But whatever, sure. Wiley gets his face stuck to his locker.
That's not a good start.
That ain't good.
No.
And Mitch has to wear gym clothing. Okay.
It's inconvenient.
It's like a see-through football jersey, so you can see his man pecs bounce.
Shoes are too big.
Shoes are way too big.
Yeah, and he's wet because he didn't have a towel.
Yeah. There's a towel that he brought, apparently.
One towel.
One towel left in there. That's what it was. Nikki and Mitch have another missed connection at the water fountain.
Mm-hmm.
Mitch doesn't want her to get involved in all the hubbub.
I don't blame him. I mean, he's getting harassed pretty hard.
Yeah. And Wiley gets harassed during driving lessons. Seems dangerous.
Like they almost ran him off the road.
Yeah.
Seems very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Funny.
Yeah, funny.
But dangerous.
But very dangerous.
I do like how he played it off as like, how about what does he say? He plays it off as pretty good, huh?
Pretty good, huh?
I think the teacher would have been like, you fail.
Yeah. Mitch catches a few buckets of water and a locker full of sand, of course. Because of the serving.
Because serving.
So let's move it over to the men's room. Mitch is pitching a low.
Yes, he is.
Sorry, Mitch is pinching a low.
Still gross.
And the teepee gets doused. Now he has poopy pants.
Inconvenient.
Very inconvenient. And what school has teepee like this?
I don't know. It seems like a prison thing.
This definitely seems like a prison thing. Like, I'm supposed to get up after taking a shit and stand to grab my teepee? That seems weird.
Well, you just answered my question for you then. There are multiple ways that people wipe their ass. Some people are standers.
Okay. I am not a stander.
I am not a stander either.
I was
not
like,
a
are
stander.
you a closet stander?
No, I am not a stander.
Okay.
I am not a stander. But people do that. I don't know how that's helpful.
Here's the other question. Are you a folder or are you a scruncher?
Folder.
Okay, thank God.
Folder.
All right, everybody. We're normal poopers here. We poop normal. We sit down and we fold, okay? If you stand or scrunch or any combination of the two, I judge you.
Imagine there's a person out there that is a stander, a scruncher, and wipes back to front and not front.
Oh, man.
That person is out there somewhere.
They are. And if you're listening, email us.
Yeah, email us if you're
do
that
it.
person.
Just admit it. You can use a fake name. It's fine. But yeah. So Mitch, he's had his wits end.
Yeah, who wouldn't be?
Obviously.
Right.
And Wiley can relate.
Yes.
This can't last forever. Well, neither can I. I need the ocean. E.T. didn't get to go home more than I do.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, E.T. wanted to go home, and so does Mitch.
Yep. So we're back home, and Mitch is bumming. Irene thinks he's overdosing.
Nope, he's just tired.
Yeah, it's a rough day. I don't get the extreme, immediately thinking he's on drugs and overdosing.
The only thing I can think of is because of the early 90s West Coast heroin epidemic. That's the only thing that I can think of.
I guess.
But still.
So it's you watch it at this time and you're like, what the hell? But
Right.
I guess if you were watching in 93, it made total sense.
That means Mitch scored some smack in Cincinnati.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess
definitely.
if you really want some heroin, you can probably find it.
But, he admits it's just a rough day. But there's a card from his parents. Dad got poison oak.
Dad got poison oak. Yeah, that's one thing is Wiley's parents sound way more like they're from Minnesota as
Way
opposed
more.
to Cincinnati.
Definitely.
Way more.
And there's a package on his bed. What is it? It's something he should have never forgotten.
Yeah.
It's his blades, baby.
Yeah.
And here we go. Time for another mini skate montage.
Love it.
With a little Nicky mixed in.
Yeah.
Finally, they connect and head to a conservatory.
Yep.
Mitch knows all the plants.
Sexy.
That is sexy. And Nikki's hot for that.
She is. She's really plant-based in her sexual arousal.
She is very plant-based. Because this is too perfect of an opportunity. So Mitch straps on them blades
Yep.
and skates all over the place.
Yeah.
And, she's all for it. She's,
All for it.
She's chasing them,
Yeah.
So mini rollerblade montage part 2.
Yes.
And Nikki loves all this and is totally into the new guy from California.
Definitely.
Mitch has finally found something that makes him happy in Cincinnati. It's Nicky.
It's Nicky.
And he's not homesick anymore.
No, he's just horny.
He's just very horny. Like you're going to play some Twister later. And then they get kicked out because duh.
Yeah, because you can't rollerblade around there. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It was cool though. It
was
seemed like it
definitely
was
cool.
Seemed like it was all him. It didn't seem like it was a stunt guy.
Right.
Which is really cool. I would have loved to have rollerbladed inside a conservatory in
It
1993.
looked fun for sure.
Looked very fun.
It was a little more vacant than it probably would have been. but
Definitely.
so the movie can happen.
Definitely.
But Nikki and Mitch, they make a date. Nikki hops on the bus. See you Friday. But Wiley. That's fine. Nikki says she can bring a friend.
Yes.
Perfect. Goodbye, Mitchell Goosen. I think I'm starting to like Cincinnati.
He loves it here now.
Mini rollerblade montage part 3. Love that song.
Love that song.
Love
It's
it.
very SNES reminiscent.
Definitely.
So it reminded me of like F-Zero especially.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I really like
I
that.
thought the same thing. That was definitely giving me the SNES vibes. The whole neighborhood joins in on this one, and all of the snow is gone.
All of the snow is gone.
It's all gone.
So they don't... why don't we just dive into this right now?
Sure.
This obviously is supposed to take place over a few months. This movie takes place over a few months. But the way it is like demonstrated to us and the way the movie flows, if you're not paying attention to like the cues of there no longer being snow
Yeah.
and the fact that it's starting to green up out there, you would assume that all of these things happen in a span of like 5 days.
Right.
And
Definitely.
it doesn't. It
No.
happens over a span of almost 6 months.
Yeah.
It's just weird that if you're not paying attention, it feels like it happened in a week.
You're right.
Feels like
Definitely.
all of this, like the time between the hockey game and the next day at school could have been a month.
Right.
But we don't know that.
Yeah.
We don't know that. It's just interesting. They needed to be more like direct in making the audience understand that this is a longer period of time.
Agreed.
If you're not paying attention, you will completely miss that and not understand the chronological order of this movie at all. And it won't make sense because then you'll start noticing that it looks like it's summer out there now all of a sudden. What the
Yeah.
hell's going on?
Yeah.
All
Doesn't
right.
make any sense.
That's it. I'm done with that.
But we're back to some killer half pipe action.
Yes.
And on top it all off with a stair ride.
Yes.
Hey. Maybe you should have ended it with the half pipe.
The half pipe was fucking cool as hell.
It was badass.
The dual, what do they call it? Not dual, the pairs, like the half pipe and pairs half pipe stuff. Loved it.
Loved it.
Love that stuff. Love it, love it, love it.
We're back at home. Mitch tells Wiley about the date. You did what? She better be a babe. Nice eyes and nice teeth.
I think he meant tits, but
Yeah.
nice teeth.
Yeah,
Nice
he definitely
teeth.
meant tits, but he said teeth. It's all good. As if he can be picky and choosy. Like,
No.
Come on, Wiley.
No.
The Wiley man.
No, Island Man.
And then Mitch rides his surfboard on his bed for some pretend time. It's a cool scene. It's a great time filler.
Yes.
Until he's interrupted by Wiley. He just needs help with his look.
Yeah, so it's time for a fashion show.
Time for a fashion show montage. Love it. Complete with I'm Too Sexy.
How stereotypical 1993 could
Yeah.
you be than having I'm Too Sexy during a fashion show montage
Of
in
Seth Green.
Of Seth Green. Oh my God.
Oh my.
It's almost painful, but I also loved it very much at the same time.
I loved it too, and you gotta imagine that, I forget his real name, but Mitch
Yes.
is genuinely laughing at Seth Green
I
coming
would
out with
assume
all
so.
these outfits
I
because
would
they're
assume
just
so.
over the top. And there's no way he wears any of these ever.
No.
So why does he even own these?
Good question.
But sure, he comes out as a biker,
Yes.
a cowboy,
Yes.
a b-boy,
Yep.
a rave kid. Sure, Hugh Hefner.
I guess.
With the pink bunny slippers, too, and a glam rock star.
Yeah.
And a weird punk dude.
Great.
Okay. Like, starting to see more why you're single, but sure. Mitch thought it was all very funny,
Very
like I
funny.
said, and it was.
It was.
And then he has a Popeye analogy.
Okay.
You ever wonder why Popeye doesn't worry about getting olive oil in the sack? No, says everyone ever.
I don't think I've ever thought about Popeye and olive oil and their sexual exploits.
Ever.
Ever.
I think Popeye thinks spinach. That's it.
That's about it.
I am what I am. He is what he is. So be yourself, Wiley.
There you go. It's a long way to get to just be yourself, man.
Just be yourself, man.
And neither of them did like a Popeye impression.
Yeah.
Like,
Why?
Why not?
It was
It's
a
like
perfect
I
opportunity.
am what I am. Like, just do it. Just do a Popeye impression, even if it's terrible.
Seriously.
Somebody do it.
Somebody.
All right, it's finally date night, and Gloria is less than impressed with Wiley. He does have his license however, and he does, in fact, immediately crash his vehicle.
Yeah.
And then just peels away.
Peels away.
It's not a good start to the night, but
Nope.
that's okay. They're headed to the romantic waterfront. It's a great location in the movie. It's a cool location in the movie.
Definitely.
I love that the water is right up to that boardwalk. I love the reflection of the city in the water. I love you can see the pace of the water. I love everything about that
Definitely
scene.
makes you think, like, is Cincinnati really this beautiful?
I don't know.
Like,
I've never been there.
Because I was wondering, like, this seems more like a New York shot or
I
something.
would agree. And the only thing that I've ever really heard about Cincinnati is that it's America's armpit.
Sure. So, kind of went the other way on that one. but-
Sorry for all you Cincinnati listeners out there. Mitch and Nikki totally vibing at this point. He chooses her as one of his answers for the 3 people in the world, any 3 people in the world that he would want to have lunch with. I would choose you.
I choose the best surfer in the world, and then Gandhi, but not to eat. And we're like, okay, then why are you picking him? He says, not for lunch. And then she's number 3.
What a high school boyfriend thing to do,
Oh,
right?
totally.
Such a high school boyfriend thing to do. And it was all backed by those smooth R&B jams.
Definitely.
Oh, my God. That 90s R&B feel. Love it.
And,
Hey.
she says something like, you would really pick me of all the people in the world. He barely gets out, you're special. And boom, they're locking
They're
lips.
locking
They're
lips. Locking lips. They share that kiss. Gloria and Wiley, they do not.
They do not. He tries.
And then she coughs in his face.
That's brutal.
That is very
Is
brutal.
there not another way to go about that?
Like maybe just saying, no thank you.
Yeah, no thank you.
No,
or
just cough in his
spinning out of his arm or something
Yeah.
goofy, but no, just coughs at him.
I did like his move where he's like, do you ever see any of that right over there?
It was pretty smooth for the
Pretty-
old Wiley man.
Pretty smooth. It's almost like he probably read that in a book
Yeah,
that he checked
definitely.
out of the library on how to pick up babes. Well, it turns out Gloria's starving. They break up the smooch fest with Mitch and Nikki. So they head over to that restaurant and things do not go well at the restaurant.
They do not.
No. Turns out Jack is Nikki's brother. Nobody knew this. Nobody knew this.
Yeah, and
Nobody.
I mean, it makes sense that he gets pissed at Wiley for it, but he didn't know.
No, he didn't know. He didn't know.
He's not a popular kid.
We meet a couple of the prep hockey players, and the one is Blaine, and he is Nikki's ex.
Yep.
Which, wouldn't Jack have a bigger problem with Nikki dating a prep hockey player?
You would think.
Because he hates the preps.
He hates them.
Why didn't Jack immediately kick Blaine's ass? You'd think that it would have been fight on immediately.
100%. Get the hell away from her.
Fight on immediately. But it wasn't. It wasn't. And after nearly being pushed to the breaking point because everyone wants to fight him again, Mitch tells everyone there that Cincinnati does not matter to him. They aren't worth it. Neither do the people that live there. I could give 2 left testicles. Mitch might have 3 testicles.
Mitch might have 3 testicles. That's why he's so smooth.
He's only got 3 months, and then he's out of there. That includes Nikki and Wiley, you dummy.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So, like you said, if you're not paying attention to the weather right now, you are fucking shocked that it's been 3 months
been
out
3
of the
months.
6. You're like, what? I thought it's been a week.
Nope.
No, it's been 3 months.
3 months. And even that is easy enough to miss.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not paying close enough attention, that would be easy enough to miss. Wiley does score some points, though, with Gloria for standing up when Blaine grabs her and, like, tries to steal her.
Yeah.
That was creepy and gross, and I
Very.
didn't like it at all. I was
Very.
like, this is too weird.
Definitely.
Blaine is an asshole.
I love that he
that's
sticks
for
up for her, though.
He does stick up for her, and he gets a little smooch on the cheek for it.
Ew.
Things are happening between Gloria
Slowly
and...
but surely.
Everyone storms off, and Mitch is at his lowest of the lowest point in the movie.
Yep.
He is at his rock bottom.
He is not chill, bro.
Not chill, brah. He can only go up from here. He lost all his friends. Nikki hates his guts. Wiley leaves Mitch behind. You really disappoint me, man. You hate me, and I'm out of here. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you behind.
Yep. See you in the basement later.
See you in the basement later. Try to masturbate quietly. The next day, Mitch wants a chance to explain to Nikki. Well, don't bother. It's not worth the hassle, Mitch.
Yeah.
That's what Nikki is. So, Mitch alone, mini montage.
Heyo.
In the park, reminiscing about surfing, in
Yep.
bed reflecting about the day's events, especially Nikki, and the symbolism of the waves crashing down on him.
Yeah.
Oh, symbolism. Turns out Mitch had a dream,
Yep.
which is very pivotal in this movie. This dream is very pivotal.
Very pivotal.
And it definitely means something because dreams definitely mean something in your life. I don't know if you really are into that stuff, but personally, I think dreams are just probably dreams.
Same.
That's me
Samesies.
personally. You might be able to analyze them a little bit and understand maybe what your brain is trying to, like, take from the day and like decompress itself type of thing, but you should never take like legitimate stock in a dream.
No.
You should never like act on something you dreamt
I had
about.
a premonition. No, you had a
you didn't.
dream.
You had a dream, buddy.
It's all good. Chill,
You
bro.
had a dream. It definitely means something. Like I said, Pepe the Shark. La ola es mia. The wave is mine. I spoke Spanish in my dream. Then I woke up.
Hey.
And I had to tell you. What did Pepe tell you? Jack is the shark. Nikki is the wave. La ola es mia. The wave is mine. So the wave is his. The wave is his.
The wave is his.
So what does he do? He comes at me like a shark. He's trying to scare me away from the wave. The point is, when you have a perfect anything, you go for it.
Yep.
How often does a once in a lifetime wave come along? You don't have to fight the shark to fight for the wave.
That is, that's a stretch.
It's deep.
It's very deep.
Not deep. You don't have to fight. Okay, you ready for some roller hockey?
Hell yeah.
I sure as fuck am. Yes, anybody is there. That's anybody is there, including Nikki. Can we talk?
No.
When's a good time? Question marks. After the game, then.
Sure.
Mitch is being a little pushy. Didn't really get consent to come back to her, but that's okay. It was 1993, not 2026. Mitch wants to play, so he gets to play.
Yeah.
Just like every other sport in this
Right.
city, I guess. Also, Gloria and Wiley are there. She is into him, giving him the eyebrows. Ooh, don't give him the eyebrows too much, Gloria. All right. She seems as if he may have played a bit of roller hockey in California.
Yeah.
Which would make a lot of sense. He's a very good rollerblader. It would make a lot of sense. So don't stop here there, Moondoggy. Go get him, surfer. Mitch totally schools those dudes from prep.
Yeah.
He's very good.
He's very good.
Very
Just
good.
not on the ice. He doesn't know which goals his. Get him on the blacktop.
There you
He's
go.
amazing somehow.
That doesn't make any sense then.
It doesn't.
It doesn't make any
It
sense.
doesn't.
Thank you for pointing that out, Trav, because that doesn't make any sense. Blaine does not take kindly to getting his ass schooled by a
No.
surfer.
Surfer.
That surfer. And once again, Mitch is in a situation where he plays pacifist and skates away from Blaine.
Yep.
Enduring mock and ridicule and that bloody lip. He drew some blood on that hair. That's
He
pretty
did.
brutal. I mean, obviously, when Blaine tackles him, he tackles him kind of into those barrels, and it's onto a mat because we don't see them land, but that still was a very convincing tackle.
Oh,
Whoever got
definitely.
tackled for that shot really took a pretty good hit.
For
from Blaine.
sure.
It was very good. I like that. We almost got to see the guy that Mitch used to be, but then he backs off at the last second. Come on, you little wimp. Hang on, Blaine. I want to see if he's going to cry. Oh, my God. Why did you back down to those guys again? Because Mitch has got a plan.
He's got a plan.
He's got a plan. He's going to skate over to Blaine, and he's going to pants him.
Hell yeah.
Full on A. That's what Augie says.
Yeah.
Full on A. Oh, Augie loves it. Augie loves it. And some straight up man ass in this movie.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm kind of surprised that it was that much butt in this movie.
It was a lot of
It
butt.
was a lot of butt. It was a lot of butt. Get him! The preps pursue him, but they can't hang with Mitch's rollerblade skills. And Blaine can't get his car out. He's just jumping around like a petulant child, stamping his rollerblade feet. Why not skate after him, Blaine?
Skate after him, bro.
Just, okay, Blaine, whatever. You kind of suck anyways. Nikki was right. There are things worth fighting for. Oh, my God. Mitch, he just skates on his way out of there. He just skates on out of there. No big. He's the hero of the day.
Yep.
Nikki, she's back into him. Jack, no likey. He's
No.
very pissed. Nikki's face goes from being elated that Mitch is back into her and she's back into him, and then she's just like, damn it, I hate my brother.
Yeah.
I hate my brother. Back at home, and the whole hockey crew is there.
Right.
Right. Hey, do you guys have the right house? Is Mitch here? Oh, yeah, you're not from here. You're not here for me.
You're right. That makes more sense.
Would you boys like some grape Kool-Aid? She
No
says
thanks,
it's so
ma'am.
weird. She's Kool-Aid?
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 I can't even do her accent.
How about some caramel corn? They're going to make caramel corn for these kids? That seems like something that would take 45 minutes
For sure.
to an hour to do.
And if you watch Great British, you know caramel's hard as fuck to make.
Hard
right?
as fuck to
It goes
make.
from perfect to burnt in a matter of seconds.
Instantly.
So these kids are just going to wait for her to burn 3 fucking things of caramel before they get some caramel.
Father, don't burn the oleo again. Okay. So did they come to kick Mitch's ass? They did not.
They did not.
They love him now.
They love him.
Because
they were totally wrong about
They
him.
pants the guy.
Yeah. Depends
All right.
the prep. We
The
love you
pants-
now.
So now we love you. And Jack Black said he was totally wrong about him, and he apologizes. I mean, Augie, even though he's just playing himself. Jack Black is just playing Jack Black, which is
Yep.
fine. Which is very, very fine. So they all love him now. They even hoist them up on his shoulders. Like, man, that's getting a bit much.
Yep.
3 cheers. Hip, hip, hooray.
This
hip,
is
hip,
still the
hooray.
same kid that scored the wrong goal
Yeah.
and lost in the game, but
Yeah.
you know,
And
pants a guy and you're a legend.
And this is now Mitch's highest point of the movie thus far.
Yep.
He has been accepted by the local community.
So in like 15 minutes, we went from his lowest
Yep.
right up to the highest.
But there could have been a month in between those 2 days. We
True.
don't know.
Very true. Very true.
We don't know. Check it out, man. The preps challenge us to a little skating race. We're going to settle this for the last time. We want you on the team. We will stand a better chance with you on the team. Where's the race?
Devil's Backbone.
Sounds scary. The last guy that walked down it got totally messed up. The
Yikes.
guy that walked down it.
Yeah.
It's pretty messed up. It's pretty dangerous stuff. So why do it? Why would they do it? Because we're tired of the preps and their shit. So what do you say? Will you do it? Fade away.
Fade away.
Fade away.
I wonder if he will.
Is he going to do it?
Yeah.
Is he going to do what? Roll credits. He did not do it.
And other than pantsing him, and I guess they saw him escape, what is it that they think we really need you on the team? Like, what has he proven on rollerblades to them other than I can get away from them? I guess. I mean, I guess you're proving you're pretty fast by getting out of there, but they don't know what happened 30 feet down. He could have got his ass kicked. But they're just assuming, oh, he's a legend. We better get him on the team. We need him for Devil's Backbone.
Very, very true, Trav.
So, it's the next morning. We, the viewer, get a little bit of a preview of the course with some golden hour shots.
Love it.
Of the street. Who doesn't love it? Looks dangerous and steep. They were not lying.
No, they were not.
So what are the rules of the race? There are no rules.
I love it. There are no
so
rules.
We can kill each other. Setting his tents, they all line up on the top of the hill. All this because of a shark named Pepe.
What are you doing here, Wiley?
I know. He should not be there.
No, he should not be there.
And Jack comes over to pay his silent respects to Mitchell by lining up next to him and a slight head nod.
Yes.
Jack has a hard time expressing his feelings. He's a real tough guy.
Spelled
tough.
Tuff. Tough guy.
Tough guy. And in all seriousness, how in the fuck can Mitch even do this? He's never been here.
Nope.
And he doesn't keep up with who's in the lead of the race.
Nope.
How the hell does he even know where to go?
At all.
It's the longest race in the history of movies, and he just figures it out on the fly.
Yep.
Down the craziest thing that people get hurt walking down. Okay, anyway. Well, why don't we just start the race? The first team with 3 over the line wins. Racers set, and the flag drops.
Did you recognize the person that actually dropped the flag?
I did not.
She was in the speech class.
Oh, she was.
She was in the speech class. At the end of the movie, I'm like, who in the hell is this person, and why is she dropping the flag on this race?
Sure.
And then watching the movie again, I'm like, speech class. She's wearing like the exact same clothing as well.
Nice.
So
I mean, it's months later.
So that makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, she's just wearing it again. But yeah, the flag drops, and wow, this totally redeems the movie.
Like, honestly, this makes the movie worth watching.
It's epic.
It is.
I'm not gonna lie. The level of danger is high.
Yes.
The cars are on the street and well represented. Snake's in the lead with 2 preps right in front of him. Mitch is getting harassed.
Yes, he is.
But he just throws that fucking blade on that little side rail. It's like, okay, sure, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
He's obviously done it before.
He's done it before. People have been harassing him his whole life. And Augie racks his nuts on a tree after saving Mitch. Bye-bye, Augie.
We don't even get to see him at the end of the race.
Nope.
Why is he not even at the end of the race? I mean, Wiley and that other dude got to roll up in that truck.
Yeah.
Come on, Augie.
He's still out for the count, I guess.
Just nursing his nuts.
But the rollerblade action is so realistic that Blaine and Jack are right together fighting for 4th and 5th. Once the race makes it to town, the level of danger only increases.
Yes, I personally love when their little brakes are smoking going down the hill.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it.
And like the stances that they're making, those people that are actually doing the rollerblading, like the front leg with the brake is like completely fully extended out in front of them, and the other leg is dragging completely behind them.
Yeah.
Like that is some serious 1, leg strength, and 2, rollerblade skill. I would just fall over and like do the splits and have to go to the
100%.
hospital trying to pull a move.
I'm trying to drag my foot. I'm tumbling down. Devil's Backbone. That's for
all
sure.
the way.
The third group with Mitch is thinning out, with Wiley and the other guy bringing up the rear, obviously.
Yep.
Next with that intersection, the first 2 groups make it through, causing a crash.
Yep.
But Mitch and friends sneak through.
Very cool shot.
Very cool.
I mean, obviously, you can make those cars be about 30 feet apart from each other when you shoot it from that angle.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're just sliding through.
Right.
But the speed at which that they go through there, and it doesn't look like there's any type of camera effects or anything on any of the speed represented in this race, which I can really appreciate. It was a very cool shot of them just right between those cars. I love that very much so.
And after they sneak through and crack the whip, sending Mitch over a car.
Over a car.
So
right.
cool.
Very cool. He jumps that bitch like it's no problem. And that car was like a 1970 something or other, was probably about 42 feet long.
Yeah.
That thing was the race, it continues. Mitch and his group, they have to slide underneath a semi. Only Mitch makes it through, but the twins that were on the team, we haven't even talked about the twins at all.
No.
They have an interesting dynamic in this movie. I like how they finish each other's sentences, go back and forth between the lines.
Yep.
They seem like they'd be pretty cool dudes to actually hang out with in the movie. Like they seem like
for
they're
sure.
just cool dudes. Did you notice that they tackle the other two preps after they get up from underneath the semi?
I did not.
Yes, they both tackle one of their preps.
Nice.
Just as Mitch is going down, you can barely see it over the crest of the hill behind
Sure.
Mitch. I was like, oh, that's where they went. They tackled the other guys too, because, there are no rules.
There are no rules.
Anything goes, anything goes. So now he has to close in on Jack and Blaine. The race leaves the streets, and it hits the walking paths and parking garages. How does anybody know where they're going?
Anybody, but especially Mitch.
Especially Mitch. Mitch makes it to the stairs section. He excels at this because it was foreshadowed in the beginning of the movie. Gaining on Blaine and Jack in the process. The long uphill section, that surfer endurance allows Mitch to gain some more ground on them. Yeah. In front of the race, Snake gets taken out when they're going through those narrow passageways, but closes in quickly and retakes the lead, winning the race, but the score is 2-1. The preps only need one more, because first to three, just like the hockey game.
Yeah.
Because that's everything in Cincinnati. First to three,
baby.
First to three. Mitch loses the other racers because obviously everybody would have been lost and on different places. Nobody knows where this race is going. Where did they go? He has no idea, but Mitch happens to be able to see the finish line from his stranded vantage point. Lucky. That's great. We'll go for it. And a flatbed truck. You can see the wheels turning.
Oh, yeah.
He's a badass rollerblader that likes huge jumps. So he goes for it. He jumps off of a car, hits that flatbed, slides down it, and joins Jack and Blaine on the street.
Sure.
Which is great. It's a cool stunt. It looked like that dude really fucking did that.
It did, yeah.
It was a cool-ass stunt, but it's a weird way to get Mitch back into the race. Why not just make him closer from the beginning?
Yeah.
Maybe he's, I don't know. They should have just made him closer from the beginning instead of having to come up with this weird convoluted stunt.
Right.
Or make the stunt seem more natural where he's not standing around for minutes on end.
Yeah. In Mighty Ducks, Conrad goes over like a flatbed truck in an angle, and it makes a little more sense. So it should have been like a construction situation on the same road. Because jumping from this elevated road and pretending you have enough momentum off the hood of a car to then jump down on the other, it's great.
It's great.
But it's a stretch.
There should have been a better stunt that could have been worked into the end.
Definitely
could have been a better stunt. Mitch lands that badass jump, and Blaine takes out Jack. So now at this point, Blaine is looking to do the same thing to Mitch. But Mitch dodges that check, and the finish line is in sight. Jack is still on the ground, and Blaine is drowning in the river. Nobody goes to help Blaine. He probably drowned in that river with those rollerblades and all that clothing on. Blaine is dead. Nobody cares. Mitch goes back for Jack. Can you believe it? I can totally believe it.
Obviously, of course. We need 3 to win. I mean,
exactly.
It's
not even a question.
Like it's so crazy, but that you need to do that.
Mitch probably should have been like, get the fuck up. We got to do this to win. Get up.
That would have been the most un-Mitch thing in the world, to just race and finish. And be like, yeah, and celebrate, and then just stare at Jack waiting for him to get up. Okay, that ain't chill, bruh.
Oh, that is not chill at all. Mitch and Jack, they cross the finish line as victors and friends.
Ayo.
Let's do it. Let's knee slide across the finish line, because that was cool, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. That was so cool. But what about Wiley and that other guy? I don't even know who that other guy was, but he was annoying as hell in the whole movie. He was very annoying. They're there too. They kind of fake race to the crowd, but whatever. They fall on the ground. Prep guy gets stepped on, and Wiley gets the girl.
Yeah.
Way to go, Wiley. Now, Popeye, there was a great man. Just shut up, dude. Just shut up. No, but she does not want to hear about Popeye.
Doesn't need to hear it. It was dumb.
It was very dumb.
I get that it was there because of the earlier top, but It was dumb.
It was very,
Like,
very
you got
dumb.
the girl, man.
You got the girl. Just kiss her, please.
But I guess it's got to, like, prove that he's a nerd and
Yes.
and cringy, but
That's
he still got her.
probably what it was trying to go for, but it was still, like, unneeded completely.
Yeah.
They could have cut away as soon as they smooched and been like, that's it for their story because it's over with. Roll credits on a kiss between Mitch and Nikki, and all is right with the world.
That's how you end a 90s rollerblade
Yes,
movie.
just
locking lips.
Locking lips, fade to black,
Fade to black.
roll credits.
Yep.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. All right, Trav. Did you like it?
I genuinely enjoyed this
You did.
movie a lot.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I did. I found it funny again that I went into it thinking it was a rollerblade movie, but I think it's more of a hockey movie than a rollerblade movie.
I can see that. I can see that.
Especially if you cut out the 20-minute race down Devil's Backbone
It's
at
all a
the
hockey
end, then
movie.
it's straight hockey. But I really liked it a lot. I mean, any early 90s movie is great.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Seth Green not be like a douche in a movie ever. So I haven't seen any, so it was funny to see him be like the nerdy loser, and the long hair definitely does the trick.
Oh
Like,
my God. I mean, obviously, Seth Green's hair is probably naturally way more curly than that hair that he's presenting in
I would
this movie
have to assume.
because it was so straight,
So straight.
so rigid all the time.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, dude, your hair is bad, man.
Definitely very bad.
Your hair is bad, dude.
And did you ever as a kid get obsessed with the girl and then put all your shampoo on the wall of the shower and write her name on the wall as you're thinking?
Did it say Gloria?
It said Gloria.
I could not make out heads or tails what was on that
Yep,
wall.
Gloria.
I have never done that before in my life. Have you done that before?
I have not. I've never seen that done.
How
but
about, have you ever brushed your teeth like Wiley does in the basement?
no,
He does not know where his teeth are.
at all. It's just all over his mouth. Like, all right, sure. And how much toothpaste did he use?
Too much.
Like, way too much.
Too much toothpaste.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, I thought it was a really fun movie. I mean, it's at the perfect sweet spot for our podcast.
Yeah.
An hour and a half.
Yeah.
I've just breezed through. I watched it back to back the first time I
Nice.
watched it because it's so awesome. But you?
I like it. It's a movie that I haven't seen in a long time, and I really enjoyed watching it. I think I may have said in our last podcast in Blade that it's like it's like a piece of 1993. It's a piece of this type of movie, this ski movie from the 80s, bike BMX movie. It just falls into that pattern, and you know exactly what you're going to get out of this movie. I said to my wife Kristen today when I watched it this afternoon, I said, that movie is not great, but it's so easy to watch.
It is.
It's infinitely easy to watch, and it never felt like a chore. I was never bored with the movie.
No.
Multiple times I was like, dear God. But I was never bored with this movie.
No.
I liked watching it.
Yeah.
It was never a pain in the ass to watch. It's
Looney
just a-
Tunes.
it's a great movie, and I almost tried to get my daughter Evelyn to watch this. We're definitely watching Surf Ninjas together.
Oh, for
which
sure.
I can't wait to do. Hopefully she likes it and doesn't get bored 30 seconds into it. But I really, really liked it, and I'm really glad that we did it for this podcast because it's the type of movie that we haven't really done yet on the show, 91 episodes in. So I really enjoyed doing it. It was a lot of fun to watch, and this is a movie that I think, find myself returning to occasionally.
For sure.
I don't think it's going to be 20 years between now and the next time I watch
No
it.
way. No.
I don't think it will be.
No.
I mean, it's going to be like a year. I'm going to pop this son of a gun in while I'm like,
I'm going to go home and watch it right now.
it's going to be a great movie for me to throw on when I'm like at home doing laundry and dishes and all that stuff. Just have fucking Airborne on the TV.
You got the cheesy humor. You got the good music from the 90s. How can you not?
That music was pretty fucking awesome. It really, really was. All right, Trav, is there anything else you want to talk about with Airborne?
I do not think so.
All right, with all of that out of the way, let us move over to that homework assignment. And we are heading back to Wesley Snipes. Demolition Man, our first Sly Stallone movie, which is a travesty almost. Haven't done a Sylvester Stallone movie.
Almost 100 episodes in.
And
That's
our
crazy.
podcast is all about 80s and 90s movies.
Yeah,
Didn't he make every movie he ever made in the 80s and 90s, basically?
pretty much.
Pretty much. Can't wait to do it. Demolition Man, 1993. It's our 1993 trilogy
Yeah.
because this one is 93. Airborne is 93, and our next movie is 93.
Ew.
The year of 93. We're hitting it hard. Completely unintentional.
Yeah.
Completely unintentional. Directed by Marco Brambilla. Music or screenplay by David Walters and Robert Renaud. Peter M. Lenkov. Story by Peter M. Lenkov and Robert Renaud. Produced by Joel Silver, Michael Levy, and Howard Kazian? Sure.
Sure.
Starring Sylvester Stallone as John Spartan. Wesley Snipes as Simon Phoenix. That is a badass name.
Yeah.
Sandra Bullock is that's not how you say her last. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock is Lena Huxley. Nigel Hawthorne is Dr. Raymond Cocteau. Benjamin Bratt. I don't remember him being in this movie at all either. As Alfredo Garcia. Dennis Leary is in this movie. Can't remember Dennis Leary in this movie. As Edgar Friendly. Bill Cobbs as Zachary Lamb. Bill Gunton as Chief George Earl. Rob Schneider. This is Rob Schneider foreshadowing. As Officer Irwin, uncredited. Dan Cortez as Taco Bell lounge singer and cryo prison guard. You remember Dan Cortez, right? From MTV Sports? He was the host of MTV Sports.
I'm sure I would.
I'll
recognize him.
You would recognize him. Jack Black. He's back again.
He's back.
It's a Wesley Snipes, Jack Black thing going on here with these few episodes here. As Wasteland Scrap number 2. Carlton Wilborn as Wasteland Scrap Carl. Cinematography by Alex Thornson. Edited by Stuart Byard. Music by Elliot Goldenthal. Produced by Silver Pictures. Distributed by Warner Brothers, released October 8th, 1993, had a budget of $45 to $77 million. Nobody really knows. Box office of $159 million. That is $357.3 in 2026. It's a big movie.
Big movie. What a difference from Airborne to this.
It's just like this movie made like 100 times more money.
Yeah.
than Airborne did. All right, Trav, with all of that out of the way, would you mind hitting me with that outro?
Outro time. So we are still email-less, but I did have somebody message me on Instagram. Ryan said he would like to humbly suggest that we do hackers at some point. So that I'm a hacker. So we're definitely going to throw that in the mix. He was shocked that I hadn't seen it, but Ryan should know there's so many things I haven't seen that he shouldn't be shocked. I said, really? When he asked if I hadn't seen it. Yes, I have not seen Hackers, so I'm excited to do that. And then because I know Riley listens to all our episodes, just want to let you know we got a couple of your bangers coming up back to back after this. We'll be doing Surf Ninjas and Sidekicks back to back. It's going to be pretty epic. So if you want to have something for us to review or cover or email us a question, do that at podcast@overduehomework.com. If you're not already following us on Instagram and Facebook, do so at Overdue Homework Podcast. Make sure you're following the YouTube page.
Yep.
Subscribe, leave a like. And as always, tune in to the next exciting episode of the Overdue Homework Podcast.